Greetings. This is the Red Corner's Ukrainian Conflict Situation Report. October 10, 2022. The following developments have taken place in the theater of operations. In the Svatovo sector, the Ukrainian troops attempted approaching the town from the western and the northwestern directions. Having lost about 80 personnel and several combat vehicles, the opponent retreated to the original positions. Russian aviation and artillery have been conducting strikes along the contact line. The Ukrainian troops established a routine of ferrying the wounded personnel to hospitals with Mi-8 helicopters. Due to the growing number of casualties, they have to evacuate the wounded by all means available. Ukrainians continue concentrating forces near Makeyevka. The units of the 17th Tank and the 25th Airborne Brigades arrived in the area. Interceptions show that radio exchange is conducted mostly in the English, Polish and Romanian languages, which indicates foreign mercenaries' presence. Russian troops are entrenching in Kremennaya, which means they are not planning to withdraw from the town. Long-range artillery keeps striking the arriving opponent's reinforcements. The Ukrainians intend to attack with no less than 30,000 personnel. Although the road from Kremennaya to Svatovo is under the Russian troops' control, there is no more civilian traffic on it. Ukrainians are now marking the presence of the Bar's 13 battalion that distinguished itself during the Battle of Krasny Liman on their maps. The very fact tells a lot. In the Nikolaev-Krivoy Rog sector, Ukrainians are again trying to penetrate the defense from the north. Between the villages of Bruskinskoye and Milovoye, they engaged up to 5 battalion tactical groups. Russian troops repelled the onslaught. The opponent lost up to 250 personnel and 20 pieces of various combat equipment. After retreating from the battlefield, the surviving Ukrainian Marines refused to conduct any more attacks due to the high level of casualties in this sector of operations. We are near the current location of the Unit 88 of the 5th Independent Brigade, which belongs to the Independent Marine Brigade. These are the survivors who managed to get out of Kherson. We refuse to follow their criminal orders. Namely, to fire at our own troops, to attack with no ammo, no weapons, no artillery support. The Ukrainian command delivered a revenge strike at the residents of the village of Daryevka. The projectile hit a bus stop near the bridge. At least 5 civilians were killed. The Ukrainian troops continue shelling Energodar. The electric substation sustained damage, causing a power loss in the town located in close proximity to the nuclear power plant. 2 explosions rattled Zaporozhye. The Russian strikes targeted military objectives, one of which was a Ukrainian military personnel staging area. The reason for the increased rate of missile strikes in Zaporozhye and its vicinity is the ongoing preparation of a massive Ukrainian offensive in this sector of operations. Russian aviation destroyed a manufacturing facility in Svatovo that repaired rocket artillery weapons. Many experts believe that the number of such strikes at the military infrastructure targets in the western Ukraine should increase. Ukrainian troops shelled the border village of Volfino in the Russian Kursk region. According to the governor Roman Starovoyt, several residential houses and 1 private vehicle were damaged. No civilians were killed or wounded this time. Also, Ukrainian troops shelled the border villages of Dolny and Shetinovka in the Russian Belgorod region. 1 civilian was wounded. An explosion destroyed a part of the automobile track of the Crimea Bridge. A section of the track collapsed. The explosion caused a fire at a fuel-transporting train that was passing by at that time. The bridge's structural arches were not damaged. A ferry line to transport trucks was opened right away. The National Counterterrorism Center stated that a semi-truck loaded with explosives detonated on the bridge. 9 oil tank cars in the train caught on fire. The rail traffic across the bridge has been already restored in both directions, and the automobile traffic has been restored on one of the 2 tracks. And that was the view from the Red Corner. Have faith. Stay calm and keep going. The link to our Telegram channel is in the description below. Thanks for watching.